What's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's doing good. So, in this episode, I'm basically going to go over, talking about the World Health Organization and just how they completely botched their coronavirus response. I'll get to all of it. My name is Sean Clinton, and this is God Freedom Show Daily Edition. Alrighty, so let's just jump right into it. Today first off I wanted to kind of talk about kind of what the weather's been doing here in Georgia. So basically, yesterday, the past couple of days, it's been pretty warm, like almost in the 80s. Now it's cooler, like it's in the 50s today. Like this is how weather works in Georgia for some reason. Like unlike every other normal place in the United States, it can stay constant weather pattern, but here in Georgia, it just constantly goes be warm and all of a sudden just temperatures just drop suddenly. Very, very weird. But let's just jump right into the World Health Organization. So basically, what I really want to touch upon is just how they completely botched their response to the coronavirus pandemic and everything, and just how basically the media has been completely put defenders on them. And then, how President Trump's now just completely just done with them, saying, "Okay, fix your problems, or we're gonna pull out." So, yesterday, President Trump basically announced that he put out a letter to the World Health Organization, stating such. So here's what it says. Dear Dr. Tedros, on April 14th, 2020, I suspended the United States contribution to the World Health Organization pending an investigation by my administration of the coronavirus organization's failed response to the COVID-19 outbreak. This review... Goodness gracious, I can barely read this thing. Sorry, guys. This review has confirmed many of the serious concerns I raised last month and identified others that the World Health Organization should have addressed, especially the World Health Organization's alarming lack of independence from the People's Republic of China. So basically what this letter is about, I'll post it in the link in the description below. But basically, what this letter is about is basically President Trump basically going after the World WHO for pretty much being just pawns almost of China, of the Chinese government, because you would think that they will have their own independence from any other country, but during this outbreak, they have not. And the proof of that is just how the response to the virus itself. So, instead of conducting their own little investigation how the virus works and everything, they basically took all their cues from China. And as we know, that China has not been particularly honest during this whole thing. Again, they had it since November and lied about it for 2 months, kept it hidden for about 2 months. It's allowed the thing spread throughout the entire world. And who, for some reason, took their cues from them, saying one of the things they keep saying is that it didn't spread from people to people, person to person, which was a complete lie, because as we know, it does spread from person to person. So, why would you take your cues from China? Again, the Chinese government, I have said many times on this show, the Chinese government is not it's a completely evil regime. They oppress their people, keep people in poverty pretty much. They have killed their own people. They have killed many Christians for just simply spreading the gospel. Remember, they were responsible for the One Child Act, which was basically the forced abortion of many, many, many children. So China, again, it's an evil, evil, evil government. The Chinese government, at least, that's what I'm saying. The Chinese government is. So the World Health, the WHO needs to really explain why they were taking the accused from them. It did not make any sense whatsoever. No, and then, so President Trump put out this letter, and then now he's being, of course, the media is going nuts over this. Like, how dare he threaten WHO like this? Like, who's been the savior during all this? And President Trump is the monster during this whole thing. And of course, the opposite is true. Like, WHO has just been a complete disaster in this whole thing, and even suppressing, like, Taiwan has conducted their own investigation into WHO, and like they pretty much censor them. So I don't know what the thing is. And then I think President Trump should really pull the funding from them and completely pull it out there, because once again, just like the UN is completely like crap hole of a place, pretty much the most isolated of the world. Alrighty, so yeah, I guess today was going to be kind of short. It's going to kind of need to keep it short. So I think that's all I have for this episode. So I'll be back here tomorrow with whatever else I want to talk about. And I'll see y'all then. My name is Sean Clinton, and this is the God and Freedom Show, Daily Edition. If you enjoyed this episode of the God and Freedom Show, hit that like button and follow the page to get more content. You can also find me on your favorite podcast listening sites like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Thank you for listening or watching.